Welcome back everyone to Sword of Mana. I am Markus and we have reached the final area of this game, the Mana Holy Land. Now let's pass through the gate into this sacred land to finally start our adventure in the final dungeon of this game, which is weird for a final dungeon, because usually the final dungeon is a lot more dreary, dark, a lot more dangerous looking. And yet here, listen to the peaceful, quiet, almost magical music that is accompanying us throughout this whole adventure. It really feels like something that in a way doesn't belong, but I kinda like this, I wanna say, subversion of expectation when it comes to dungeons in video games. I mean, the reason that we always did this series, usually we always end up with our adventure right at this very moment. And it's very simple. There's a very simple reason, really. This is basically the equivalent of heaven for the characters of this game. This is the place where all magic, all life, everything begins. And thus, we always get brought up to this place when we reach the end. Because everyone is trying to get his hands on the origin of mana, and thus it has to come through here in the Mana Holy Land. Now, this is the beginning of this dungeon is a bit of a maze itself, because you have to constantly run around, find your own way throughout this set of passages, and it's basically a looping affair until you manage to find the correct way. And now I have looked up the passage that I needed to go to, but we'll see how good I can actually manage, because it doesn't seem to be like quite of an indication of where are you supposed to be going. Oh, now I see. Yeah, there isn't a sparkle moving. I see now. If you look at the end of each path, you can see there are some pixels slightly moving, which, yeah, this indicates where we are not supposed to be going. Oh my god, these lizards are annoying as hell. And I guess they're not even using their best weakness against them, but 50 damage is enough, I feel. So yeah, we can find the path which doesn't have any moving pixels, and that way we can see where do we actually need to go. How long will it take me to find out the fire lizard? Oh, there you are. It's a earth basilisk, not a fire basilisk. Huh, my bad. Well, at least they're weak to fire. Doesn't seem to do that much more damage compared to Wisp. This really shows how much some of my elemental heroes are... elemental spirits are weaker compared to others. Oh my god. Ooh, jeez! And I'm back. Yeah, the very low defense of my character doesn't actually go well with the exploding tendencies of these freaking things. But I should just try and use a bit of sumo in this part, because his sword is absolute godlike against these enemies. So when appropriate, at the very least, I can actually show some action, because sumo didn't actually get some love during this adventure, because this was a a Fuji solo run. Honestly, I would have switched up characters a bit more, but every time I ended up doing that, Fuji will end up in a bit of a situation where she will constantly get herself, yeah, like that. Thankfully, this didn't happen with her, but if it did, at this point we will be right at the beginning of this section again. So yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid that situation happening. And yeah, she is very susceptible to physical shit, but it's not like Sumo is entirely immune to be completely blasted into oblivion. Oh, I should just put everything into fighter from this point. It's not like anyone would be even able to scratch my magical defense, but yeah, I am kinda. Oh my god! I saw my life blasting away in front of me once again. Oh shit! Someone has come to ruin the fun. It's terrible! The forest is dying! How can this be happening? Julius's magic is affecting even the sanctuary's mana power. Julius! We have to do something before Julius touches the mana tree. Let's get going! Hurry! And yeah, Sumo is... Julius is already affecting shit. Usually this is how stuff goes in the land of mana. You get here, everything is fine, and then some shit happens and everything turns to worse in a matter of seconds. And yeah, this is the worst at this very moment. I know it doesn't look like much, but basically everything is dying all around us. I love the design. It always have this appearance of an abandoned temple. It's always in ruin. Like, it's weird because this would be like a sacred land untouched by anything, and yet it always seems like someone has come here, tried to take control of this land, and then the tree with all his might just said, "Go the hell away, we don't want you here." And nature has taken up his place, leaving just the bare minimum of ruins in its stead. It's always very fascinating. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but I don't care. I always love the atmosphere that this place carried. And yeah, this music also helps quite a lot. Ooh, damn. Is this the first time that we see mushrooms in this game? No. I think there were some of them in Topol. Is that these kinds of enemies are some of the most common usually. And here we are getting closer and closer to the Mana Sanctuary. And we get all these seeds and stuff and materials because if you want, you can go back to the very beginning of the area and just take advantage of the hothouse that is built right at the start. In case you just want to keep going at it, I really don't see any reason to even go there. I feel my characters are duked up as much as possible at this point, so I'm just gonna proceed and not look back into any more stuff regarding tempering, forging, and all that. Once you get to this point, you should be more than ready to go, especially when half of this stuff is not exactly needed for you to beat the game. Sumo, please come here. I feel like I have to someone that is dragging a. It's like somewhere that wants to go in one direction, but you have to say no. We need to go this way. And you have to drag him forcefully. It makes me feel a bit bad, honestly, but yeah. Oh, thankfully. At least the gnome turns them into stone, and oh my god. I'm just gonna ignore you. Ooh! Way too many enemies for my liking. But at least they do serve some good farming point for some easy killing. I wonder if I actually gotta reach level 50 by the time I get to the end of this dungeon, because now we are entering the Mana Temple proper. Go away. And here we are, the proper Mana Sanctuary. And yeah, as you can see, everything is destroyed. I'm gonna assume that what I said before about someone building building something here that then got destroyed afterwards. I'm gonna assume at this point this is all remnants of what Vandal tried to do, because it just came here waltzing. Found the mana tree and basically took advantage of its energy for its own. And this might actually be ruins of the Vandal Empire, now that I actually think a bit too deep about it. So maybe I wasn't just... it wasn't that far out of a possibility that these are ruins of an ancient kingdom. I am out of MP. Let's continue on this side. Subo, you deal with the mushrooms, please. I'm kind of tired at this point. Does there seem to be a way to go there? Although these are all fake doors, so maybe there's another entrance way someplace else. Let's continue looking around here. Chocolamp. Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be a giant labyrinth like another sanctuary that I can mention. Oh, I can't wait. I did is one a long time ago, and my intention was to go directly into Is 2, and I lost the energy like 3 seconds into the game because I remembered what the end game looked like, and But I have all the intention of going back to that series because I very much love Is. There are so many RPGs I want to bring to the channel. Not just action RPGs, but turn-based too. Like I said, I'm already thinking, planning stuff for my next Pokemon adventure. Niccolo, how the fuck did you manage to get here? Like, seriously, this place should be severely out of your reach. And I'm just spending money for the sake of it at this point. It's not like I really need anything from you. Jeez. I hate when 4 enemies just pop out of nowhere like this. In an arranged manner that can very easily surround my character, especially if it ends up surrounding Fuji. I feel very nervous. Oh, there you are. I thought I'd met you and along with Dime Tower. I never thought you'd both reach Sanctuary alive. Julius. Oh, well, I suppose I should welcome you. Come forth, Demagon, Guardian of Sanctuary. And Holy shit! We have a big freaking dragon over here. And I'm gonna assume this is reusing some assets of the Dragon Emperor from Trials of Mana. Because that boss was also gigantically huge. And yeah. If it's not using assets, at least it's a very much intended reference. And honestly, this... I have... oh, what the hell was... Oh my god. Yeah, I am free. That is all that... Can you please stop? Okay, Sumo, you can... You could stay there and do something about it. Come back to life and... Let's see, maybe water. I wanna... Oh my god. Oh, it's the eyes. The eyes are blocking... But yeah, at least Subo is doing a lot of damage. Seven. Let's try Earth. 41. Yeah, I gotta stick to that. Ooh, damn it. Let's bring him back to life once again. I have enough Angel Grails. They could last me until the very end of the game. I just have to make sure that Fuji doesn't die. And there you go! Demagogue is gone. Demagogue, not Demagogue. Yeah, the big red dragon has met its end. And now we can go actually inside the Mana Temple. Oh my god, I already had Gnome equipped. I hope I can get a level up very soon, because I kinda want it. Come on. Let's go. Haha! Yes, this is something I should use more, the defense up effect of Gnome. Because otherwise, it would be helpful in not getting my ass kicked so much. I'm not gonna arrive to the level of Sumo of just not taking any damage at all from anyone in existence. But at least it would be something. Let's just... Yeah, let's just... I could just let Sumo have all the fun at this point. He's doing more damage than me. At least more consistently, because my aim kinda sucks today. There we go. I'm not even gonna open that chest because I'm afraid of a possible Mimic coming out, and I don't want to face a Mimic. So we have a giant floating demon head. I'm gonna assume light, and I assumed correctly. Go the hell away. At the end of the day, this place is big, but it's not too much of a labyrinth, thankfully. It's just the beginning section that we have with the repeating rooms if we mess up, if we end up messing up the order. Other than that, it's just very big and nothing more. Oh boy, I really can't wait to get into the rest of this series. Because this game is... I like this game a lot. but it's far from being my absolute favorite in the series. I think that honor goes to Trials of Mana, and yeah, I really want to do that game again, giving him the more, I want to say high quality, but high quality is debatable. At least it's in HD. It looks better. It's not a 360p nightmare. Because watching that type of video nowadays, it's gonna be ugh. Oh damn it, stupid mushroom. Come on, Sumo! Get your ass over here. Yeah, if I can get myself in some safe haven with more often with damn it! With Fuji right here, I could just leave her be, but yeah. This is the issue. As soon as I find anyone that is even remotely magical, this is what happens to Sumo. He gets wrecked immediately. We are very complementary in this case. Fuji cannot Fuji can take a physical attack worth of shit, but at the same time, Sumo cannot take a magical attack worth of shit. I have enchanted you with my magical light. Oh damn it, I pressed the wrong button. I am tempted to just go fast and loose at this point, just run away. But yeah, these enemies are in my way, I want to see them blow up. And then maybe we could actually find some rare enemies, because there are times where a rare enemy can show up, which is the reason why everything constantly respawns. If you want to get the most rarest drops and all that, you just stay in an area where you know an enemy can spawn, and you just keep killing enemies until you find the rare ones. This is the issue though. Knowing that. This game is I feel it's its biggest sin, honestly. A lot of useless yet cryptic stuff that you need to know in order to master it. Come on! I already faced you, I don't want to deal with you again. And I'm trying to find my way forward. So I went all the way back to the first floor. Let's see if there should be another way around. There it is. Again in the subterranean section of the temple. Let's see right over here if we find something worthwhile. It's another treasure room, but let's just... Might as well get a bit of a raiding going on over here, because... I mean, it's loot. Loot can always be useful. You might never know. Yes, I am trying to just run through stuff now, because yeah, I don't want this taking way too long, and I'm confident enough about my level at the moment. If not, I can just go back and grind. There's really no point in making you assist to every single enemy that I destroy. Oh, the flying tomato! The tomato sorcerer. These enemies are very annoying, usually, because they are magical, and they are, at times, equipped with healing magic. And since their magic is up through the roof, they can heal a lot. Like, they can basically take you into an eternal battle if you are not quick and take them out first. Come on. Why is my aim so shit today? I'm gonna chuck it up to being impatient of reaching the the end of this dungeon, because We are at the tail end of the game after all this time. It's worth celebrating, I say. I enjoyed this revisit. It's been really a fun adventure, and I hope it's been the same for all of you watching, even if I didn't exactly do justice to this game with a complete run. Unfortunately, I don't really have the commitment and time to do a 100% run of everything that I do. Ooh, the honey elixir! This is that item that we could have forged at the pharmacy if we wanted to, if we add the correct ingredients from the hothouse. It's basically something that heals you completely. Think of it as the elixir of this game. And yes, the fact that we can actually find it out in the open is kinda cool, actually. Thank God it was the arrows. I really don't want to face another mimic. I don't even know why I actually opened that box. I kinda want to avoid them for that very reason. I think we should be getting closer and closer to the very tail end of this place. I'm scared of actually being eaten by every single physical attack that is in existence at this point. Because the risk of Fuji dying is very real. We're back outside. This place can look really expensive in some aspects, and where are we going now? Oh wow, 4 of these demon heads. You know what? Why not? Let's give them the blessing of the wisp. I'm gonna assure you, the next mana game that I will play, it will not be with a magical build. It's gonna be physical, and it's gonna be a lot of punching involved. Especially since in Trials, Kevin is my absolute favorite character, so... Although I already did Kevin's story on my very old run. It's gonna be hard to decide, because Trials of Mana has 3 different final bosses. My intent back in the day was to show them all, but I kinda got burned out after only one. So yeah, it didn't exactly end up happening as I envisioned it, but we got to the end of the dungeon, my friends. After this door, it's gonna be the final fight with Julius waiting for us. But we're gonna do that in the next part of Sword of Mana. I am Markus. Take care of yourself, guys, and have a very nice day.